All right. Welcome, anyone who's here immediately. I'm just trying to double check and make sure that my settings are correct. Bloodtrunk Bruce is here immediately. Immediately. Oh, that's gonna echo. I didn't have myself muted. Whoops. It's muted now, so as soon as I heard my own voice, I knew what was wrong. I always have to mute my tab, so that way Shinny Wifey checked in as a first-class adventurer. Just got an email I'm live. Fantastic. And Shinny Wifey with the check-in as well. I'm glad that check-in is working. I'm actually really happy, but there's a freaking gnat. No. Where did he go? That jerk. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much, Fox. Thank you. And Fox with the check-in. And Bruce with the check-in. Yeah, you mute that tab. Lord Taltos, how's it going, buddy? Go ahead and get this open. So I've already previously opened this and I've started building a few, but I have so many more to build. Like, these are the bases that I have not used yet. There's a few. Corthane, thank you for the sub, buddy. How's it going? Resubscribe with Prime for 34 months. My goodness. That's too many months, man. Let's see. Let's just grab all of these. Oh my gosh, there's so many sprues. Okay, I don't need the cards right now. And the box can go away at the moment. Corthane said he's been watching on YouTube too much, which is, you know, also acceptable. Talto says he's clearing and redoing his backyard, and the humidity makes him want to die. I can understand that. So I've been changing around my setup a little bit. I wanted my monitors in a more visible location. Previously it was kind of up and to the right, which was fine. I could see it, but like when I was really focused on painting, the monitor was so far out of my, like in my peripherals, it was too far out of my center point of view that I would miss things. Of course, he's watching from a distance. Oh, he's lurking. Gosh dang it, I forgot that I set that up. Not bad, just chat with some friends tonight. We'll probably be on lurk soon for the background, but enjoying the mini videos. Awesome, awesome. I missed that part. I was too busy describing how I miss things. But yeah, so I've kind of adjusted my setup. I started 3D printing some new paint shelves because my other paint shelves stood up too high. I don't believe I can zoom this camera out any further than it currently is. But right, literally just outside of where you guys can see is my monitor. Oh, hey, who just followed? Who we got here? Extra Jester just followed. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, and Taltos, his office and 3D printing section looks great. It really does. He posted he got a new like desk thing for that. Let's see, which ones of these do I need? I think I'm gonna go through the heavies first and get those taken care of. And Necrotomb, how's it going? How's everybody doing? So this box came with a lot of minis. There are 3 sets of the Mandalorian Warriors, which come with quite a few sprues. Ooh, Shinny Wifey is on a 15 stream streak. Hey. Wait, what? And Taltos resubscribed with tier 1. 62 months. Holy moly, man. I thought Corthane was doing good. Corthane just got dunked in the trash. Sorry, man. Taltos here is 62 months. My gosh. That's like over 5 years of subs. That's wild, man. Apparently. And it also started a hype train? Well, that's nifty. I don't know enough about hype trains. I know it's a good thing. But I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works, but thank you for starting a hype train. That's exciting. So I've already built a few of these guys. They've been pretty cool. Let me pull one out that I've been working on. And let's switch to the zoomed in view. I need to move my stream deck over here. So this is one of the squad leaders. And I thought it would be really cool to use some cork for the bases. And kind of raise them up just a little bit more. Oh my gosh, Taltos. Almost 100k channel points. That is wild. Yeah, so I have this one on a base. And I have a sniper on a base. And that's about all I've done so far. I've never really used the cork before. So I'm actually really happy with how these are looking so far. I tried to add some extra rocks on here. And yeah, Necrotomb, a hype train started. I don't know enough about hype trains. I know it's a good thing. Because, you know, of the subs and stuff. But I don't know exactly. I know it's good, but I don't know how they work. And then I've got a few more that I have started building, but I do not have them based yet. So I think for part of the evening, I'm probably going to be working on that, getting some of these guys based. And you know, I should probably do that instead of building more first. I'm going to like keep distracting myself and changing my mind, I'm sure of it. But let's set those out of the way. And then maybe put some of these guys like where you can see them. My camera doesn't look nearly as bright as it usually does, is it? Well, okay, maybe with my hands. Like this down here looks dark on camera, but it does not look dark to me in person. Is it dark for you guys? Dark-ish? Extra Jester, subscribe to Prime. You are awesome. Thank you so much. And apparently that continues the... oh my goodness. That continues the hype train. And Shinny Wifey gifted 3 months of tier 1s to Mini Shinny Kitten. So now both Shinny Wifey and Mini Shinny can enjoy no ads for a bit. Excuse me, sorry. Necrotomb with the check-in. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna get some gum in, which it should help me a little bit with my unfortunate cough. What? This is like glued in here. My goodness. I just wanted some gum. But my unfortunate chronic cough that I cannot get rid of. It's been well over a month now. She insists on us using her volume. Ads are terrifying with her volume. That's fair. I feel like that's a good reason to subscribe. They're both sitting next to each other on the bed. Sorry, I was reaching over to grab the, so I'm just using some cork. I got this on Amazon, and I've just been ripping off some pieces. But it was just like a pack of like 4 12-inch by 12-inch sheets. I think. This looks like it's about a foot. I'm assuming that's what it is. I don't see measurements on here, though. Oh, here it is. Okay, it's on the other side. Yeah, just a foot by a foot. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Shinny Wifey. Really appreciate your videos. Got me into painting again and really looking forward to more 5 parsecs. Extra Jester, thank you so much. I've been really wanting to do some more 5 parsecs again. I actually lost some of my footage. I had recorded more. I think it was the 4th campaign episode. I was in the middle of recording, and then I took a break after my son was born. And unfortunately, I think I lost a huge chunk of footage that I'm either going to have to redo or figure something out on. But I may also instead just start a new campaign, because there's a lot of new rules and a lot of new stuff that's come out that I'm also really excited about. I also got invited to a playtest for like an alternate version of 5 parsecs. There's another YouTuber I don't know if you're familiar with called Veiled Space, who has made a bunch of really cool 5 parsecs videos. And he is working on a bounty hunting version of 5 parsecs that he got approved by Modifius, and they are like they're sponsoring it or something. They're publishing it is the better term. So they are actually going to be helping him make the game. Oh, and Johnny's here over on YouTube. Awesome, Johnny. Let's see. I need some super glue. Probably gonna need some other tools. Put those out here. It's probably a decent start. Wolf level 5. I actually think it was higher than that. I thought it was like level 9. Taltos just wanted to switch to Twitch so he could do the subscribe. He knew it was going to be cool. I really like some of these new poses too. Yes, the 5 parsecs from Coruscant, and then there's also a 5 parsecs from Alderaan that I saw. They both came out pretty close to each other, and they both looked like a really cool conversion for just Star Wars in 5 parsecs. Yeah, sorry, Taltos. I've still been streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, but most of the viewers have been kind of migrating over to Twitch, it seems. I'm tired of my left elbow is sore from donating plasma. Oh man. Yeah, so these new sculpts are pretty awesome. These kits, go away, Nat. These kits can be built as both Clan Kreese and Mandalorian warriors and Mandalorian initiates. So the big thing that kind of tells them apart, so the Clan Kreese veterans, oh my gosh, can I get here? Actually, this will work. I'll just zoom in. Oh no, is he not in focus? There we go. So they get kind of the symbol here on their forehead, and they have like the pouches and stuff, but they don't really have any extra stuff on their armor. You there's here, how's it going? The Mandalorian warriors, however, have like extra like capes and cloths, and some of them like this guy here has kind of an extra neck cape and the little oh my gosh, it's hard to hold them, the little belt thing. And then the initiates are the same, they just don't have jetpacks. So like if I had built, well, this one's a Clan Kreese veteran, but if I build them without a jetpack and with the other options, then they would be the initiates. But these sculpts are really cool. There's a lot of neat poses, and there's a lot of customization. You there's here, thank you for the sub. You are awesome. There have been a lot of subs tonight. This is exciting. Sounds good, Necrotomb. Have a safe trip home. I'm going to zoom back out so we can kind of see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I've got two. Are these the two Clan Kreese? Oh, and this one. Okay, so I'm going to set the Clan Kreese guys aside for the moment. Because I want to work on getting the rest of this squad kind of built here. So I've got a leader and a heavy, but I need 4 more. One of these are the, oh, this guy's another heavy. Okay, so this is actually one of the heavy options here. He's got a bigger rifle, but this is one of, there's only a few poses that are that can be heavies, I guess. So this is one of the poses, and then this kneeling pose is the other. And so you can make both of these like snipers, or you can make this one this heavy gun, and then this one could also be a grenade launcher instead, which I will probably be making a couple of those. But so these other 4 are the rest of the main squad. So I need to get bases for them. So first thing, I'm gonna tear off some cork. So bad last time I was hopping on YouTube to chat with you after I got the little shinny. Was asleep, but I think you were already off by then. Oh, I haven't yet, Taltos. You can post it in the Discord though. If you want to share with more people, obviously. You don't have to. Okay, so I've ripped off kind of a random-ish piece of cork, and I tried to get rid of all of the like super flat edges. Do I play Grievous on his wheel bike, or normal Grievous on his feet? So this piece is actually still quite a bit larger than the base, so I think I'm going to shrink that down a bit because I don't like it overhanging too much. If I'm understanding this right, then the MG Heavy Arms Custom EW Endless Waltz that I ordered from P Bandai should be shipped on July 14th and take a week to get to me. Nice. That's not too bad, because P Bandai is still one of the shops like in Japan, right? So that's still coming from like a pretty good distance away, right? If she didn't say on a wheel bike, I was also going to say on a wheel bike. Okay. It's a pretty decent piece right here. It's not quite big enough for this one. The kneeling guy. But I've got several that are like running, or this one's kind of like leaping off like this. But I think that one might even make sense to like double stack this like really high. I say really high, two layers of cork high. You don't get to decide though. This is Minnie's job, that only she can make the decision for it. Nobody else is worthy. You know what? I respect that. Maybe I'll put a pin in his foot and have him kind of jumping off this extra tall piece. Yeah, I think that will look good. All right, so let's get this glued on here. Yeah, Johnny, that sounds awesome. You're going to have to post pictures of that in the Discord when you get that kit. Heavy Arms is pretty awesome. I mean, honestly, most of the wing kits are pretty awesome. Sorry, there's some glue. Apparently I didn't clean my glue bottle super well after the last time. Oh, and I did read it, but I don't know if I said it out loud, but Bruce is back. What material am I using as the terrain? I'm using some cork. I just got some pretty cheap stuff on Amazon. It's just like, I got some packs of cork tile. They're like 1/4 inch thick, I believe. Maybe even only 1/8 of an inch. They're not very thick. Where's my tape measure? No, it's just out of reach. Yeah, this is... it's probably close to 1/4 of an inch. I don't know exactly. I gotta hydrate, though. Minnie wants me to hydrate, so I'm gonna hydrate. But I've had some pretty good luck with the cork so far. Oh, I accidentally unfocused my camera. Good job, me. But like this one, I think is pretty cool. Standing up on the... let's see. I unfocused it real bad. There we go. That's pretty close. But yeah, I've never done this before, and I was pretty happy with how this turned out here. So I did that one, and this sniper guy, and I like his too. She's coming. She's gonna like run down the stairs. I hope she doesn't get hurt. And zoom back out. She's tripping over everything. Sounds about right. So basically all I've been doing is adding a little bit of super glue to the bottom. You know, getting a little bit wet there. And then just kind of making sure the part is like on the base. Like I don't really want it hanging off. Like there's a little tiny bit here that's hanging off. I'm not too worried about that. But like, I don't want like a huge bit of it hanging off. I don't want the base to look like I'm like modeling for Advantage or something. All right, what did she bring here? Oh, I see what it is. She, Johnny, have a good one. I think I'm buying the third-party iGel unit upgrade for the Heavy Arms Custom. But yeah, have a good one, Johnny. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right, hand him here. All right, she brought, well, first, you can see it here next to me. She brought her Ender Dragon stuffy. His name is Ender. Oh my gosh, he's so big too. Like I can't, like I'm stuffing him as far onto the table as I can, and like he's pretty dang big. But he's honestly pretty cute for being a stuffy. A suitable name. There you go.
I'll bring silver later, and then after that I'll bring my Dragonite.
Okay, well someone also has suggested you bring the Jolteon.
My big Jolteon?
Sure.
Okay. I'll go get it.
And Mizukata, yes, Mando Army. I only have a couple that are like ready to start painting soon. But I have the new Mandalorian Army Box. This box here. Oh my gosh. Again, it's so big I can't. Oh wait, I have an unzoomed camera. Hold on. I have another zoomed out a little bit. But yeah, this big box here. It's a pretty big, pretty beefy box. You realize soon she's gonna run out of things to show, so you'll have to buy many more. No, not yet. Not yet. You gotta get another request. Take that back. She was ready to show off that Jolteon. She was already here. I go to my LGS and see if they still got it still. My Grey Hoarder Mini says otherwise, but the whispers of Slaanesh are tempting. Uh-oh. What did Shenny Wifey say that got deleted? What? Oh wait, Shenny Wifey deleted. Did you mean to delete your own message? Oh, no, not a bonus one. Not yet. Let's see. I think... Is that going to be too tall? I think it'll look cool, but... Oh, you didn't finish the sentence. Or there's just one? Or the one on the jetpack? Actually, that does look pretty cool. She hasn't shown off the Eevee that you made her. With that one, Gosh, she already... Another redeem. She is so happy about that. Altos has plenty of points. Alright, hold on. No, hold on. I gotta let this glue set. She's over here like evil giggling next to me. I don't know if you guys can hear that at all, but she's just like like a gremlin. Oh, we hear. I wondered. All right. So real quick, since I was just gluing that one, I went ahead and decided to go with this one for now. All right, hand it over.
Like when I'm 15, can I do streams with you?
What?
When I'm 15, can I do streams with you?
Maybe. All right, let me make sure the glue is out of the way here so I don't accidentally get glue on her plushie. But she has this giant sleeping Jolteon. We'll start up there in the little camera. And again, this thing is huge. It literally takes up the whole screen. Let me switch. Hold on. Here's the other camera. Here we go. So, giant sleeping Jolteon. It's very cute, very cuddly, very soft. There we go. And then back to the main scene.
I'm gonna bring down a white dragon next.
Oh, okay. She says she's gonna bring down a white dragon next. That's the kind of nap I'm wanting. Right? It looks so peaceful. It is. It's huge. Like it's a really good one. Okay, what if, so instead of doing like a full covered one, what if we just have him like jumping off like one rock and maybe put like one or two more small rocks? Maybe? It's my pillow that Talia owns. Wait, what? It's your pillow? Jolteon is a good choice. I mean, honestly, all the evolutions are pretty dang cool. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes more sense. So we go in and give Mini Shinny snuggles before bed every night. And what Shinny Wifey is saying is the Jolteon ends up being her pillow. I didn't change the redeem limit, but I did put a cooldown on it. And there's also, so there's a cooldown, and then each person can only redeem it once. But I believe that there's 5 total redeems. Kale Isma Studios, how's it going? I'm thinking him kind of running off of that one. I think that'll be cool. I think that'll be really cool. But I think I want to pin him because he's only going to have this little tiny bit of contact. So I think I want to pin this. So for that, I have paper clips. Let's grab one of these guys. I'm doing pretty good, Kale. Let's see, I'm dead. I did yard work in 90-degree weather with 77% humidity. Yeah, that does sound rough. I was out a little bit today. So I got a new job. And several of our buildings are only a couple of blocks away. So there's quite a few times where we're just like walking between the buildings. And sometimes, which isn't bad. Like, don't get me wrong. It's definitely not like what you were doing. It's nothing compared to that. But when you're in like full dress clothes and not like prepared for that outdoor weather, it gets a little toasty. So I'm clipping off a really small piece of the paper clip. This is like, I don't know, at most half an inch. It's not much. And I'll probably end up clipping off more too. I gotta find my drill. Hold on. Hale, it's okay. Fox, if she's doing it, has been doing an absolutely amazing job of clipping all of the sections where Mini Shinny brings her toys down, and has been collecting them for me, and it has been absolutely amazing. So if you've missed it, give me like 2 minutes. I was going to say Fox has been sending them to me after the stream. So, and Fox, if you ever aren't able to do it, that's okay. I understand. Like, I'm not asking you to do it, but Fox has been clipping them so far, and it's been awesome. Oh, I know where my drill bits are. Hold on. Okay. So I usually... I have a bunch of magnets because I've done some magnetizing in the past for different minis. But I usually take one of these guys, and where's the drill bits? Ooh, this one might work too. This one already has one loaded. So take a pretty small drill bit, which this one is still... Can't pick up the paperclip. Okay, it's not that much bigger. It's pretty close. Yeah, that should work. So this drill bit is really close in size to this paperclip bit. Hey, Phaedros, how's it going? And so basically, I just want to drill into the foot here. So I'm going to take, where did I put the lid for my super glue? Not on the super glue, that's where. Phaedros checked in. Very nice, very nice. So sometimes I like to take my knife and make a little, just a little divot, little tiny guy. You probably can't see that at all on the screen. And take drill bit and carefully, you know what, Mini Shinny, that is a really good answer. I am proud of you for that answer. So Mini Shinny is only 8, and so we give her very limited access to anything on the internet. So while she does have a Twitch account, she pretty much only watches my stream, which we try to keep. I'm sorry, I was supposed to let her answer. I'm sorry. You said it was up to me, so it's my fault. But we don't give her a lot of internet access. But I was really, really happy. I'm sorry. I was really happy with her answer. Like that was a really good answer. Grandson was staying with you for a week. He lives online friends when it's school holidays. Yeah, and Fox has a mini Fox as well. I saw the clips, Fox. You are amazing. Miniface 17. That is true, Taltos. And that's why I'm careful with it. I've seen a lot of parents who just kind of hand their kid a laptop and say, you know, go free, go have fun. And I mean, when you get to a certain age, sure, but you know, I don't think her age is there at all. Minnie can do what she wants to a certain degree. That degree is under parental guidance still. That is true. It's a good way to look at it. Okay. Thank God I'm mostly okay, bar the addiction to gaming. I mean, we can't be perfect. And Phaedrus with that hype streak. Alright, get some super glue on. Here. And attached to the foot. I'm gonna have to let this dry because it is there's some extra super glue on there. When Minnie can be exposed to swearing, only then can she watch me paint. Since I have no minis, I just spoil my nephew and niece and the associated minis of friends. That's fair. Oh, yes, and Fox always posts them in the Clips channel in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, we do have a Discord for people who are fans of miniature painting, tabletop games, or just, you know, hanging out with other cool people. Alright, so that pin looks extra long. Like, way longer than it needs to be. So I think I can probably cut that down by like half so we can insert that into the cork. Okay, I was clipping that off straight into the trash can, so that way we didn't have a metal sharp thing sticking through on the floor somewhere. That did kind of loosen the piece a little bit there. Okay, so now I need to get some glue on here and on the bottom of the shoe. And then I'm going to try push that into the cork. Believe so. There's going to be a bit of this during this stream where I'm basically just sitting here holding a model because I'm waiting on the super glue to dry. Yeah, Kale, if you want to post pictures of your huskies, I don't think I have a pets channel, which is a major fail on my part, honestly. Do I have a pets channel? I don't think I do. Hold on. I can fix this. Because I'm Fix-It Felix from Wreck-It Ralph. Alright, I created a pets channel. I did it. There's a pets channel. It has been done. I used to have a pet elf, but some wizard with a scar gave him a sock. I like how this basically implies that, you know, Bruce isn't the most evil one from the universe. He's not Voldemort himself. He's just Lucius Malfoy, which is also pretty dang evil. I'm just living life, man. Oh, I love it. Oh, I like this guy. I like him jumping off the rock. I think this might be a little too empty here, though, so I might put another small rock. Maybe... something of like varying, even just kind of like, I don't know. I think that looks right. Maybe he'll be fine just jumping off that rock. I'm going to leave him like that for now. We will figure this out. Also, the one that's on the jetpack, or I'm sorry, on like the plume of smoke coming out of the jetpack, I might just glue this one directly to the base instead of like just like this, instead of trying to do something with the cork. I mean, because I probably could make a cork base. No, I want them to match. I'm doing a cork base. They're getting a cork base. They're all getting cork bases. Slide over so I can get to the stupid cork. what era are these in? Clone Wars? So they could be. The nice thing about these is they're kind of universal. You can basically use them for whichever era you want. I have so many like random pieces of cork. All this over here. I've been saving it in a little plastic baggie just in case. So I think I want a nice big platform. Maybe trim that down a little bit. Yeah, a nice big platform for the smoke plume. After seeing that one Mando jumping from the rock, I'm planning on what corpse I want mine to be jumping from. Like, you can do them from any, honestly, because again, like, they have so they have like these guys, which are the Clan Kreese veterans, and they're all built from the same kit. Get them closer. So like, this is one of the same bodies as one of the other ones that I have, and this guy's also jumping with his jetpack. Is this the same one? Yeah, so these two are the same. So the one I just built with that's jumping off the rock, and this other one is the Clan Kreese veteran, but he basically doesn't have the cool cape. That's what's supposed to like distinguish them. But I mean, Clan Kreese was around in the Clone Wars, and obviously afterwards as well, if you've watched the Mandalorian show. Hold on, I need to zoom my camera back out. This Kira looks like she's judging us. I'll have to look at those in a second. I'm missing out on pet pictures. There's nothing worse. Well, that's gluing on here for a second. I see Fox's kitty. I see, oh my gosh, Lord Taltos has so many kitties. Oh, Fox had more kitties to share. We're just staring into the abyss. Phaedrus has Jinx. There's so many kitties. Only one husky. Oh no, I'm sorry. There's actually two huskies because Taltos also. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't expand the picture. Is that a husky or is it part husky? Just because all I see in the preview, Taltos, was like the forehead down to the nose. So I saw the blue eye and the coloring and immediately thought husky. But after expanding it and seeing the folded down ear, I'm questioning my own sanity. Husky and golden, but mostly husky. Okay, okay. 2 dogs and 1 cat not pictured for me. I think husky and golden would be a pretty good mix. He's a very close friend's service dog. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I could see that being a service dog for sure. I could see that making a good service dog. Like, not just being a service dog, but like being a really good one. Like, that just seems like such a good mix of, like, working dog and happy dog. I mean, most dogs are pretty happy, but, you know. It's Whip Wednesday, by the way. I posted a Whippy for you to check out. I will 100% check it out. It's very well behaved and trained and can recognize multiple disorders. That is awesome. Sorry, it's dog breeds. What did it? Oh, hold on. 2 dogs and 1 cat not pictured for me. And wait, what did I say instead of dog breeds? Did I call them like dog races or something? I don't know what I said. Bruce says, after having dogs for 25 years of my life, then only having a cat, I will always be a cat person now? You're wrong. Oh, you got auto-modded. I didn't have the tab open. Oh, I didn't open my hype chest from earlier. What did I get? Oh, I got a cute little guy. I got distracted, sorry. I just allowed your message, Fox. Gosh dang it, that's hilarious. That got auto-modded. Yeah, I like that. It's usually better than my CGM, though I have been diabetic 36 years, so I feel it more than anything. Oh, both Huskies now on Discord. Binks is watching? Binks doesn't deserve to watch streaming of this quality. I also missed part of the Jar Jar Binks. No. No. No, Bruce. I didn't realize G.I. Joe had posted. He posted our dog. I just looked. I hadn't been looking at the Discord. The last thing I saw was Phaedros's Gremlin Jinx. But I would recognize our own dog anywhere. G.I. Joe. That's Butterscotch. Cheeky Kiki, 4-year-old that acts like a puppy most of the time. Perfect. The only Binks I know of is when I speak like Jar Jar. No, we named our cat Binks after Thackeray Binks from Hocus Pocus. I think... Yeah, I think this might work. I want... You sure it wasn't after Jar Jar? I'm pretty sure, but I mean, I don't really like the cat, so maybe I'll accept naming the cat after Jar Jar. I'm thinking this could work out pretty cool. I need another rock for his front foot. Hold on, what? Amazing movie. What am I missing? Oh, because I was talking about Hocus Pocus. Amazing movie. Have you all seen the second one? Okay, it's clicked now. I was like, hold on, what movie is he talking about? You know, the movie that I brought up, Hocus Pocus, of course. Yep, he's talking about Hocus Pocus. We also enjoyed the second one. I still think the first one was better, But I mean, I think most movies, like, especially when like a sequel comes out years and years and years later, usually it just doesn't live up to the originals. But I still enjoyed the second one. But yes, our cat Binks was named after Thackeray Binks from Hocus Pocus. Oh my gosh, Halloween Town. I loved the Halloween Town movies. I like how Taltos and Phaedros are having this like super serious conversation, and we're just like continuing to talk about other things. Okay, this might get a little tricky. We know who the serious adults are. Talking about like glucose levels and diabetic stuff and you know all those really fun things in life. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a cool one. Not like sickly Shinny. Always running off to die of some new cough. You know, it's not a new cough. It's the same cough forever. I'm trying to find pics of our pets to show off and completely distracted. Is Halloween Town being attacked from the inside by the nefarious Calabar not a serious matter? I'd scare you all if I listed all my health challenges. I don't know. Kilisma Studios. I have a pretty long list of my own. Don't die of dysentery. I would not do well on the Oregon Trail. I've had a pretty long list for a good chunk of my life. I've had a lot of really fun emergency room visits over the years. My body cannot be donated for spare parts. I believe, I'm pretty sure, I would have to double check, but I'm pretty sure at least parts of my body still can be. I like this guy's base. I like this. Added 2 rocks that he's kneeling on. I like how that one came out. The second you become diabetic, you can't donate anything? I did not know that. Oh, and I just saw that Anthony Swisher was talking over on YouTube. That was a little bit ago. Not when he first started posting the pictures, but she was yours for a weekend. You did dog sit her for us. Oh yeah, Kaylin does have some pictures of Leonidas and Huntress from way back a long time ago. Okay, I've got another running guy. Manu Shinny, we don't know where Nidos is. Do I need to yell at her? We can't force people to join the stream. As much as I would love that. That would be a really nice thing. Really nice feature. Like if I could just start forcing people into my stream and then forcing them to like me, like that's definitely how friendship works, right? We can't force people. Why am I here then? Oh, maybe I've had this all wrong. I don't know. She was asking for Nito, and I have not seen Nito. But I also know Nito often is not quite awake yet, based on the part of the world they're in. Wait, I'm not forced to be here. No, you are. We were all house humans at one point, but we tend to be gifted socks early on in our lives, so we're free. I just meant, you know, new people. It's kind of hard to force new people into here. I wish it worked that way, though. He's holding my wife hostage. Am I? Please, sir, one more gifted sub to release her. I've got Kaylin in a trunk somewhere. Poor Kaylin. She'll be fine. See, he's got a whole foot to glue down. Do I want to pin his foot? I feel like I should. But he feels... I don't know, that foot... I think that foot would be pretty solid. I think it'll be okay. She got kidnapped by... I'm not even... I can never say it right. Pacopia? A new event? You're supposed to hold models hostage, not people. Oh. 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 And Star Fox 64 is out? The remake? Pokemon plus Animal Crossing. Kinda. That was kind of the vibe I had got from looking at it, was that it was Pokemon and Animal Crossing-ish. Currently struggling with Pokemon Champions addiction. Which one's that? It's Dragon Quest Builders, but Pokemon. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's another heavy weapon option. So I have the 5 base squad now and 2 heavy weapons. So I have, that's pretty good because I can only attach 1 heavy weapon to the squad. Like I could do this, and I have a heavy weapon, or I have a 6-man Mandalorian squad. Like that's just how the rules work. Or I could attach the sniper. Well, actually, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I forgot. The sniper can only be attached. So this is a core unit in the game. So these guys can be ran as one of the like base infantries. This 5-man squad. And they can attach either it's like the Shuker 15 heavy weapon. Or there's like a micro grenade launcher, which I have not built any of those yet. I should. I need to. Posted our pets and my parents' Pyrenees. Oh yeah, she did. Gosh dang it, I love the picture of Binks in the baby seat. Okay, so I knew that the Pyrenees was named Zadie. I knew your parents' dog was named Zadie. I did not know that that's how it was spelled. I honestly don't even know how I thought it was spelled, because like now I can't think of like how it should have been spelled any differently. Le baby. The cat in the baby seat is adorable. Yeah, it's actually Great Pyrenees. Okay, well, you typed your parents' Pyrenees. Giving me lip. Can you guys believe this? My wife. How rude. Immediate Twitch time. Okay, so these are the other heavy weapon sprues. Okay, so I'm gonna set those aside. Also, okay, so this is the first time that I've really had sprues that did this. But these sprues, I've seen sprues that have these little, like, these little pegs that are kind of sticking off of them, like this. Like, it's actually, like, sticking out from the sprue. But these have little notches, so they can be stacked. And they fit together nice and neat. And now, granted, the reason for that is because this box comes with a bunch of repeat sprues. There's several of the same sprue over and over and over. Because it comes with 3 sets of the exact same models, but the sets can be built in different ways. I've also really noticed. Okay, so this is one of my sleeper cell rebels from a little while back, and this is the new Mandalorian sprue. These look much more like GW plastic. Like this looks so good. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So they don't knock off the stuff. And I didn't know that about all of Legion's stuff. I haven't, these are some of the first Legion models I've built in a bit. I've also really been happy that there's like so many extra models. Or I'm sorry, extra parts on the sprue. Like I've already built everything on here, but there's extra gun arms and there's not full helmets. That part kind of sucked. That each helmet has like a back piece and multiple front pieces. I wish they were full helmets so that you'd have extra Mandalorian helmets. But I mean, you could probably lay them down like flat and still use these as extra, like on like someone's base. AMG's put some extra thought into their design. I agree. And AMG has picked up their game on sprues but failed to calculate how many of a box they would need. Also agreed. Yeah, everyone wanted Mandos. I pre-ordered them, and from what I understand, I got very lucky because a lot of places that pre-ordered them did not get nearly enough. Even with pre-ordering. Are these the same? No. Trying to These are the same. Okay. Oh, and I missed all those. On that note, Shitty Family in chat. I'm going to go watch anime with Kaylin. We're restarting Reincarnated as a Slime. Nice, nice. I haven't watched that one yet. I need to give it a chance. I got really lucky too with my, which sprue is this? Oh, that's the heavy sprue. Okay. With my Mandos, my shop had them early and had accidentally posted them for sale a few days early. So I actually got my sprue like 3 or 4 days earlier than they were supposed to release. Ads for the ad gods, except me. I have turbo. Every time I hear someone mention turbo, all I can think of is Wreck-It Ralph. He's going turbo. Like this sprue looks so good. And then like the stacked, like, and the kind of like shadowed effect like that. It's just like looking down the sprue is kind of a trip, because it's like, it's almost like the Matrix, like that scene where they've got like all the weapons on the racks. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like one of those infinity mirror effects. It doesn't look real. I pre-ordered Missed Out. I dislike AMG for their distribution. Yeah, I've heard that from quite a few people, and I'm sad. I'm sad for you, because a lot of people missed out. I just think about Turbo Man. Yes, it was 100% in Jingle all the way. That is, oh my god, that's amazing. Which ones are these? I'm trying to figure out which sprues are which. Okay, so there's 2 on here and 2 on there. Okay, so what I want to do, so this is a Mandalorian warrior squad, but I can also build a Mandalorian warrior support squad. Oh my gosh, yes. The people who bought several, like, I really want to buy a second box, but I know that the supplies are really, really low. And so I only bought one. I bought 1 box. I mean, this is tons of minis for me to build for a while, but it's such a good deal for getting all the warrior squads. Like, I don't need more copies of Mando and Grogu or the Armorer, because I also bought the Mandalorian leader box. So I have Bo-Katan. Oh, that's out of focus. I have Bo-Katan, Axe Woves, the Armorer, and Paz Vizsla. But I also have the Armorer came in the big box, right? So I think I'm gonna try to kit pash the other Armorer sculpt, because I really don't need 2. But yeah, so I have the Mandalorian warriors, but I can also make the fire support squad. And so I need to build 1 of each of these sets of sprues. So 1 of this top sprue and 1 of this top sprue. And that'll get me 4 more models, which will be the base squad. And then they have the heavy support or heavy weapons team keyword. And I will probably add a sniper to their squad, because I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm trying to be smart with how I build all the units, or at least kind of smart. But yeah, the people that bought 4 of the box are just jerks. And as much as I'd love to be like, be cool enough that like AMG sends me stuff. They don't. I don't get stuff from AMG. I'm not that cool. I'm not a big YouTuber. Army Painter sends me stuff. They sent me, hold on, let me zoom out. I'm a bad kid because I haven't actually painted or worked with any of these yet, but they sent me the Fanatic starter set. I already have a lot of Fanatic paints back here, as you can see. But they sent me this a little while back. They didn't say I needed to make a video or anything. They just sent it to me. I want to make a video on it. I haven't even opened it yet. It's still plastic wrapped. But in my opinion, this is the best starter set that you can buy. They also have another one. This is like the base starter, but they also have like a D&D version that comes with, I'm going to not pronounce them correctly, but Drizzt, the cool drow from D&D lore. It comes with his model, and I thought that was really neat. But a bunch of the same paints. But it's a great set because it has primer. It has lots of paints. It has metallic paints. It comes with a brush. It comes with a mini to paint. And it comes with a wash. Like, it has everything a brand new painter could possibly need. Like, if you were going to buy a set for somebody, like someone who's never painted before but they're interested, this is the kind of set you want because it has everything. Like, this is such a good set. Gonna try to make a real life cat show and tell. Oh my goodness. Oh, I might have to make a bigger reward. AMG send us stuff. You're right, you there. We need to get cool so that AMG will send us stuff. Army Painter also sent me a new wet palette. They sent me the XL Wargamer Edition wet palette. And I haven't opened this either because Alan from Army Painter actually joined our stream a few weeks back. It was actually probably like a month ago. Taltos would have had enough points, it's true. But I also haven't created it yet, and it takes a little bit for me to create that in Streamerbot. I would have to look up a tutorial on how to do it. But yeah, they sent this, and this is really neat. How do you get on Army Painter's mailing list? So I also have a YouTube channel. I don't know if you follow me over there or not. And I was not very big yet. I did not have very many followers, but I had a handful of videos, and I actually reached out. They have a like a creators program, I believe is what they called it. And I emailed their marketing team and I was like, hey, I don't know what the requirements are. I don't know how far away I am. Gosh dang it, there's a gnat. I did it wrong. Hold on, I'll fix it. There you go. There's a command for that. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. I was basically just emailing to ask about it. I wanted more information on the creators program. I wanted to know like what kind of requirements I needed to meet, if I needed to have a certain number of subscribers or followers or something. And I linked to my channel and I was like, here's what I have so far. You know, if you want to check that out. And at the time, this was about 2 years ago. Actually, a little bit over 2 years, about 2.5 years. At the time, Adam from the Army Painter actually reached back out to me. And we started chatting back and forth. And he was like, there's not really any specific requirements. He was like, we just kind of check out the channels. And if they're the kind of people we think we would like to work with, we work with them. And they're like, we have a budget set aside to just send creators stuff. And they offered the first thing they sent me, I don't have the box over here, but they sent me their speed paint metallic set. This was when speed paints were still fairly new, but they sent me the speed paint metallic set. And that one he did ask if I could make a video on it, and I was like, yeah, heck yeah, I'll make a video on it. So I painted up some 3D printed D&D minis. I painted up like a whole party using primarily those metallics. I wanted to kind of feature them and use as many of them as possible in that video. And yeah, so I made the video, they liked it, and then Adam sent me the starter set for the Fanatic paints. And then right around that time my son was born, and I took kind of a long break from doing anything with YouTube. Sanguinous Great Angel followed. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Ooh, we met our follower goal. We got to 250 followers. That is awesome. Rip Big Red. We made it to 200. Am I able to make a new goal? How do I do this? What am I doing? Yeah, we got to 250 followers. That's freaking awesome. Thank you, Sanguinous Great Angel. Thank you. You got us to our goal. Okay, it says automatically level up your goal upon achievement, updating at the end of my stream. Oh, okay. So since we hit that one, I shouldn't have to do anything. I think it'll just make a new one after the stream. But yeah, so I've made a couple of videos, but yeah, Army Painter has been really cool. And like I said, Alan actually joined, not Adam, but Alan, a different guy at Army Painter. I think he works directly with Adam. But he had joined one of our streams, and he actually, I'd mentioned, I was talking about Army Painter. I had my old, shelving here with just all the Army Painter paints, and he was like, I like your setup, I like your paint selection there. And I was like, hold on, are you actually from the Army Painter? Because his name was like TAP_Allen, and TAP is Army Painter's like acronym, the Army Painter. And at the time I was using my old Army Painter wet palette. I mean, I've been using this thing for years now. Like you can tell it's like the freaking sponge is like all stained. Like I've used the crap out of this thing. I've been using this thing for, oh my goodness, almost 8 years now. Because I got this, no, I didn't get it right away. I'm sorry. It's probably been more like 6 years. Because I used kind of a homemade one for a little bit. But yeah, no, I reached out to Army Painter, and they have been really cool. They really didn't have, like, even whenever they did ask me to make a video, they really did not have any like kind of requirements. They weren't like, oh, you can only say nice things about us, don't say anything mean. What he said was, if you run into any problems, he was like, please reach out first if you run into any problems. Like, don't just make a video and complain about it. But he was like, that's not exactly how he said it, but he's like, if you run into any problems, reach out first, because you know, you might have been sent faulty product. He was like, I would like to try to fix it first before you finish your video. You know, like if maybe I got a bad batch of paint, or, you know, it wasn't mixed correctly, or, you know, had too much of the, not like the pigment powder or whatever. And so, or maybe it was damaged in transit or something like that. The Nidos redeemed Mini Shinny show off a plushie. Mini Shinny, are you going to do it? You going to bring one down? And there be Nidos. Welcome, Nidos. What an entrance. And I also saw Garrick over there on YouTube saying mean things. How wooed. I just woke up. You know, I had mentioned that. Mini Shinny had asked earlier where you might be. And I said, you know, you're on the other side of the world and your schedule's a little different than ours. And that sometimes when we are streaming, you've mentioned that you just woke up. So I had said you might still be asleep. I can hear Mini Shinny bringing something down. I was listening to you talking about this thing and waiting to get 50 more points. I love it. Ooh, okay. All right. She brought down a dragon, a white dragon plushie. Does this one have a name?
Mm-hmm. Silver.
Silver. That's a good name. But that's a pretty good one. And the wings can flap. Look at that. Look at that. All right, there you go. Good choice. Good choice. You bring down Dragonite next. I love it. We expect you promptly awaiting the stream next time at 3 a.m. It is a cute dragon. I like that one. So I'm going to start clipping some stuff off this this sprue here while I try to continue to talk. Where's the torsos? Oh, here's a torso. I was like, I'm blind. Yeah, these kits have been really cool because there's so many different options. Unfortunately, without some really good kit bashing skills, there doesn't seem to be very many ways to like attach the arms from one Mando body to another one. It seems to be pretty specific of like what goes where, but a lot of them have different arms, different weapons. Some of them even have like different leg options. And then of course you can build them with or without the like the scarves and cloaks and stuff. I might just fall back asleep. That is very understandable, honestly. I have to allow that. Bruce, it auto-modded your message for bullying. He's like, I can roll around in my bed for a little longer. Bruce isn't on anyway. And then I remember, wait a minute. Well, you know what? I appreciate you, Nito, for showing up to my stream. Automod must be a hobbit. I only allowed it because it was funny. Not because he was bullying you, but just the message was funny. Why is this song so loud? Is this loud for anyone else? This is like so loud. I have the volume turned down pretty low, but it just... Both of your streams are like alarms for me, so it's alright. Then I have to get up. Who's bullying? Bruce was bullying. Granny Cal, Bruce is bullying me. That's subjective. How dare Bruce, you bully. Okay, where's the other arm? So it's G15 and 16. Where's... Because this arm was like G9. Is there a G8 or 10 somewhere? Ah, here it is, G10. So usually the numbers that are closer together seem to go together. So far, with these sprues, that has been my experience. Rancors don't ponder the opinions of womp rats. That's a pretty good Bruceism. Not even gonna lie. I like that. Bruce, now I've told you once, I've told you twice to be nice to all, or I won't be nice. Is Mini Shinny saving up points for her own, like she's gonna redeem for her to come down herself? Because that's hilarious to me. Did Bruce say he's a womp rat? You know what? That is what I heard. Now that you mention it. Oh, I saw the hydrate. Sorry, I just now saw it. There's another person I follow that's streaming really early. I'm gonna get on my laptop so I watch both of you. Does Mini Shinny even know what a womp rat is? The audacity. I'd love that as a reaction. Your parental units are here, are they? Oh, yep. Parental units have joined the fun. The parental units are over on YouTube. Let's see, I believe that's all the G's. Oh, I need a jetpack. Let's do... I actually like the look of the ones with the shorter rocket, which I believe technically is like a non-firing rocket, or it's like the capsule, like if it didn't have a rocket in it. But I don't like the longer one as much. Who wants a house of boxes? Boxes? Yeah, Shinny Wifey's parental units have joined. I can probably switch back to the zoomed camera. It doesn't zoom as much as I wanted it to. It's supposed to be like a 2x zoom, but I think that was more like a 1.5 times. Is that similar to a parole officer? The parental units? Oh, you're packing to move house. Are you moving for good reasons? Or bad reasons? Like, are you going to jail? Is that why you're packing? Putting no jail. Okay, good. Putting Bruce in a box. He might need to be put in a box. Gotta keep him contained somehow. Good luck finding a 6'2"-ish box. You know, they do make coffins that large, Bruce. Just saying. I should know because I'm also about that large. I am a little bit taller at about 6'3". Cal can't go to jail. We haven't done our collab stream yet. I think one of the things I would like to do in my Discord is I would like to make I want to make like a, not a rank, maybe a role. I want to make a role for other streamers that I can like kind of manually give out so that like other people that I watch and follow, like people I know are streamers, because I don't want anyone just showing up in the thing and just being like, I'm a streamer. But I would like to be able to have a channel where when other people are going live, you could post in there, or maybe it'll auto post or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe I need a bot to do it, but I think that'd be neat. Used to be 6'3", 6'4". Army shrunk me up. That's rough. I'm a wannabe streamer. You know what? We're all wannabe streamers, honestly. Yeah, Mini Shinny is very excited to have her grandparents in the stream on YouTube. There is a way to play other streams in your Discord. Collate. That makes way more sense than I was sitting here. I was like, I did not know what you were trying to, like, what direction you were going with that. Does Discord have that Twitter blue check for streamers? I think if they're like not necessarily verified, but if they I think there's a setting where like if you've linked your Twitch to your Discord, I feel like I had it on a different Discord server where if they went live, it would like show it next to them. Like it would say they were streaming on Twitch and give you like a link you could click directly from Discord. And then I think I also had a bot that would post in a channel if like one of my friends was going live. Because I think I did that back whenever I used to stream Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and Genshin Impact. I think when I was doing that, I had a couple set up in my old gaming server. Thought she was speaking parcel tongue. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Shinny Wifey has points. She has enough points for the mini Shinny show off. Make a channel in Discord first, then you can go to your friends' events and follow it in your own Discord channel that you select to follow. Ooh. Oh, yes. Okay, I do remember doing that. Because I had done that. Shinny Wifey redeemed the show off a plushie. I remember I have like a Genshin Impact server in my old gaming server. I'm sorry, Genshin Impact channel. And from the official Genshin Impact channel, I followed one of their channels, and it posts in there sometimes. All right, I hear Mini Shinny approaching.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah, it's not a plushie. It's not a plushie. Did you make this one?
No, Mommy did.
Mommy did? Okay.
It was the first one she made.
She made this like terrarium thing with Eevee. In a nice jar. Really cool. I like all the details and like the layers that she added. Like it's not like just Eevee sitting on some rocks or just sitting on some moss or something. Like there's different textures and layers. Like there's the different plants and there's the different rocks. There's the smaller rocks here and the nice big rock. Like that adds a lot to it, I think. But Shinny Wifey made this for Mini Shinny.
Guys, the next one I'm gonna do my own redeem.
You're gonna do your own redeem?
If I'll get my own, like, enough points.
I don't know if you'll have enough points this time, but you might next time.
I have 1,013.
1,000 what?
1,300.
1,300. You're more than halfway there. But yeah, this is really cool. Shinny Wifey has made a few of these. A couple of different ones, and they are all like really, really neat.
I'm bringing Dragonite next.
Okay. She said she's bringing Dragonite next. Yeah, she's done a really good job making those. She made some with the little forest spirits from Princess Mononoke, I believe. Man, there's a lot of different forest spirit type creatures in several of the like Studio Ghibli movies. And I'm pretty sure it's Princess Mononoke, but now I'm doubting myself. It is, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the one. But then I was like, was it Spirited Away? But no, those are the suit sprites. No, wait. Yes. Yeah, the suit sprites are from Spirited Away. Or wait, were there also suit sprites in Totoro? I don't know anymore. It's also been a little bit since I've watched some of these. Suits are in 2 movies. Are they in Totoro and Spirited Away? Because there's the scene with the 8-legged guy, and they like all kind of get loose in there. Were those also suit sprites? But Shinny Wifey has like some little tiny... Those are suits? Okay. She has some little tiny suit sprites that have like little sticky backing on them, and she has stuck them in random places. And so like I have one in my car. She stuck it like on the turn signal stick thing on the side of my steering wheel. So every once in a while, like at certain angles, like when I'm turning my steering wheel, I can see the little suit sprite. And he's tiny. He's like a 1/4 of an inch tall, and he's just sitting there looking at me. But there's a couple in random places. Like she stuck one on one of my monitors. Not on one of the, like I have 2 monitors here, but on my other computer, my gaming computer, she put them on that monitor over there. And I think there's a couple other like randomly around the house as well. Garrick loves how I say suit. Suit sprite. Am I not saying it right? Oh yeah, there is one on the toilet paper dispenser. Is there one in the kitchen? Like on the fridge? Or am I thinking wrong? Garrick's making me self-conscious. No face on a swing hanging from my TV. Nice. We also have some little Totoro guys in the living room. Though a couple of them have fallen off their shelves because Shinny Baby is violent and a terror. You guys are making me self-conscious of how I say my words. Learning the dark side early, I see. Good, good. Let the hate flow through you. Yeah, man, he is a terrorist sometimes. And other times he's completely adorable. It's like the Sour Patch Kids. Like those commercials where they just like do something really mean and then they'd walk up and hand you candy or something. He's kind of like that. I'm also pretty sure he's way stronger than what a 2-year-old is supposed to be. So his violence is very painful. She's gaining points. You're saying it like a business suit. Soot. Busted my chops as always. That's all he does. He just shows up, busts my chops, and leaves. It's like that's his joy in life. He's always telling me that he loves how I say words. A lot of the words I say too, that he enjoys are ones that I've read, but have never actually like heard said aloud. And so I have like a predefined way of like in my head of like how I thought it should be. It's kind of like, you know, when you might read a name in a book, like an unfamiliar name. Like when I was a kid and I was reading Harry Potter, and I did not think Hermione was pronounced that way. I don't remember how I thought it was pronounced. Hermione, maybe? Something like that. Bruce. Bruce, I've heard you say words. You say plenty of words and you say them fine. Speaking of which, time to go. You caught me on DDoS though. What? Oh yeah, because you were saying DDoS?
Soot. Sprites.
Soot? Shinny Wifey has come down here to correct me in person. Garrick has already corrected me, and I said it correctly once.
I didn't hear it, didn't happen.
She says she didn't hear it, didn't happen. But he corrected me because he said soot. And because I was saying it like a business suit.
It was cute.
Like he's... Go away.
No. You can't make me.
Rude. Rude wife. I don't remember. He was, yeah, instead of saying DDoS, he was saying something else. I don't remember how he said it.
I think Hermione was how I thought it was.
Hermione?
Like Hermione? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I thought it was like Hermoine. Because it's like Hermoine, I think. So I was thinking Hermoine. Like I had never seen a name anything like that.
Hermione, I think is how I said it back in the day.
Hermione? Maybe, yeah. Spray water. Shouldn't he... Kale said Hermione. Is this a SpongeBob episode? Hermoine. It's old school spelling and English. Yeah, see, and I'm not English. It was definitely a spelling I was just not familiar with. And, you know, I read the first several books before watching the movie. So, you know, when the movie came out, I was like, wait, what? I think the first time a character said it, I was like, wow, that's a weird way to mispronounce her name. But then they just like kept saying it. And I was like, oh. Can you bring down the cat, redeem 500 when you make it so I can do it?
No, it needs to be torture the cat.
Shitty wifey's like, it needs to be torture the cat. You could explain to me why it's pronounced that way, but it put me to sleep. I don't know. You and I have different expectations of what would put me to sleep. I really enjoy learning things. And it can be random things. It doesn't even have to be like important things. I just like to learn. I like knowing things and knowing facts and stuff.
Like
so,
how to say soot?
Yeah, like how to say soot. She's over here teasing me.
I'm gonna go get some coffee.
It's quite rude. Coffee?
Have my coffee cup in.
Oh, yeah, she's just sitting over here, relaxing. She's like kicked back in Mini Shinny's computer chair.
Well, I could do it in my chair.
You could do it in your chair. You needed some teasing. I studied English in detail to help my autistic son learn. Oh, interesting. Mini Shinny is asking if she can bring down the cat to show her. I don't have a redeem for it. What do you think, wife?
Well, you prefer to torture the cat, so...
I do prefer to torture the cat. I'm not a cat person.
But she loves you.
No, she does love me. She's a masochist. It's coffee 30. Bring it, I'll pay later, says Nitos.
That's fair.
Alright, bring the cat down. We will show off the cat. We'll do it live.
Heard the house shake yet.
I know.
Oh, there it goes.
Grand, grand, grand. Hear the stairs. I hear the cat squealing.
What? Don't hold her like that.
All right, I'm gonna switch the camera.
Poor thing.
Pay does a hydrate and a posture check and a stretch. All right.
I'm so happy.
She's kind of like, what is happening? What is going on? Why am I down here? You want to talk into the mic? So this is
Bella Binksy.
this is Bella Binks. She's a pretty void. She's a pretty calm and chill cat. I hold her like this, like a baby. Pulling on the cord. And she actually doesn't mind it when I do this. She does when some other people do. But she actually doesn't mind it when I do it. Like I hold her like this all the time. This is how I typically hold her. And sometimes when I pick her up, like I will hold her, like I'll pick her up like kind of on my shoulder, and then she will lay backwards. Like she will like kind of do a trust fall almost, and will want me to hold her like this. She's kind of chubby. I don't know if you guys can tell that.
She is not. She's curvaceous.
She's fat.
Curvaceous.
She's very fat. All she does is eat.
She's fine. She's fine. Gonna meow into the microphone. Can you say hi? I'll squeeze you a little bit. Can you say hi? No, she's wagging her tail. That's all she's doing.
Oh,
Why does it remind me of Godzilla?
Always.
And her tail is just whap, whap, whap.
Even when she sleeps.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Can I do that?
Tony's right. No one will believe me that I hate cats. But it is true. I do not like cats.
But she loves you.
She does. She absolutely loves me. I'm like her favorite person. Yeah, Nitos and Cal were paying it. They redeemed like 5 things in a row. Posture checks, stretches, hydrates.
Oh, were they paying for the services?
Yes, they were paying for the cat redeem. I'm clearly Dr. Doolittle. I had to scroll back up to read some of the chat. But overall, I would say for a cat, she's probably a pretty good cat because she acts more like a dog. She's pretty much only been around dogs since she was a tiny kitten. Because she was kind of a farm cat, like an
outdoor cat.
Yeah, outdoor barn cat out in the country. And not feral. Yeah, not feral. But her parents were killed, and probably some of the siblings too. Some of the other kittens were killed by an owl. At least they think it was an owl, as far as they could tell. And Binks was one of the only 2 or 3 kittens.
No, they had the whole litter.
Oh, did they have the whole litter? Okay.
Yeah, there's
I only remembered seeing her and
there's Binks, there's left dot, right dot.
I don't remember these other cats at all. Left dot and right dot?
Teresa.
You're making this up.
She kept 2 of them.
You're making this up.
I'm gonna punch you. Then, let's see, there was left dot, right dot, and then there was...
Is there one that started with a P?
Yes, it's my sister-in-law's kept one.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
And now Wayne has it, and Wayne had the other cat, the other kitten.
Okay, so there's at least like 5 kittens is what I'm hearing.
Oh, and then the boy kitty went to this other family that was
6
friends with-
kitties.
Yeah, 6 kitties.
But yeah, the parent died, so they had a bunch of kitties and they had to find homes for them. And so Shinny Wifey showed up with a kitten.
Peppa.
Peppa, that's right. Peppa the cat, I guess. Was the sister-in-law named the other kitten that. But yeah, Shinny Wifey just showed up with a kitten. And our dogs were just like, oh, this is our life now. Did the owl get any of them, or was it just flying there menacingly? I don't know. Maybe the owl didn't get any of the kittens. I thought it had, but apparently it only got the parent.
Or the parent and the 2 siblings before that litter.
Oh, there were 2 previous siblings.
Yes.
Okay, so the owl got a handful of cats.
So they had to hand raise those kittens because they were just babies.
New information is coming in. Like a news channel. They'd hand raise the kittens, is what she was saying. Because the parents were killed, and they were only like 4 to 6 weeks old when they first got them, right? They were pretty young. Like, they were not 8 weeks old yet. Migration complete. Tiny Taters, welcome to Twitch. But yes, Bruce, the owl was probably also flying there menacingly all the time. Menacingly.
I don't have Garrett pulled up to find out if he's making fun of me.
He's on Twitch now. He's a cooler kid.
Is he the Tiny Taters?
Yes, yes. Tiny Taters is Garrick. That I've known him as Tiny Tangers.
Would you? Do I have to take over the stream?
You talk good. Me no talk.
Oh, cavemen.
Yeah, me caveman. Me glue. You talk. Tiny Tangers. Nino? Did I just call you by your real name? Did I? Did I say Nino? Shinny and Bruce no talk well. Tiny Tanger's tongue twister. It's payback for all the times that he's called me Jordan. And he knows it. And when you ask how many times he's done it, the answer is too many. One hurts more than the other. That's true. Nino. Is it okay? Well, hold on. So I'm saying Nino because there's no swirly above, but like in Spanish it's Nino, but you're just saying Nino, and I don't know if in Georgian is it pronounced Nino? Saint Nino. You don't know how to tell me in chat. So I am definitely saying it wrong, is what I'm hearing. Which is not a new experience for me. I've also got a stretch. Mini Shinny redeemed a stretch. Hold on. Is it Nino? Classic Shinny. It's not Knee. Oh. Kale just told me it was Knee. It's not Nino. Okay, so I'm definitely saying it wrong. Is it Nino? Nino. It's probably not pronounced like anything we say in English, is it? Right, those legs are...
Mini Shinny's spending those points.
Alright, stretch for Mini Shinny. Nino? You don't know how to tell me? That's fine. I appreciate you trying, though. I figured it wasn't pronounced the same as in Spanish. Because, like, Bruce was bringing up the Spanish word, niño. That I'm also probably saying, you know, not well in Spanish. Because I didn't take Spanish. Oh, Shiny Wifey gave me the thumbs up. She said I did okay. For a non-native speaker. Oh, and it auto-modded Nidos earlier. I gotta fix that. Google tells you that you pronounce it as... Well, I'm saying... Okay, so I'm saying it kind of like that, but not right. I'm obviously not saying it right. I love that for me. Nino. I don't know, I'm just guessing now.
Is the emperor...
What?
Like on the knee, like heavily on the knee.
Georgians talk fast too. Okay. Is it like Nino? I don't know, I'm trying to say it faster now, but that's still probably not good. Yes? Oh, okay. I did it. Guys, I speak Georgian. Thought Georgians had a slow draw. No, Nidos, he's talking about the state. Oh my gosh. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Musicata. Pretty good. Say your tongue twister. Okay. Hit me. Give me that tongue twister. I already can't speak normal in English. I can't even say tiny taters properly without calling them tiny tingers. I would love to blame, like, I'm chewing on a piece of gum. I would love to blame that, but I really don't think that that's causing me any issues. I think it's just that I don't know how to speak. Tongue twister in a foreign language is wild. And apparently Georgians talk fast too, so I gotta say the tongue twister fast. Okay. All right. Oh wait, do I have the... I'm still unzoomed. There we go. It's a little bit better. The woodchuck twister is super nuts in Greek. Yeah, but I don't know how to speak Greek.
What the heck is a twister?
What? You don't know the Could the Woodchuck Chuck Wood?
No.
That one? Hey, Mini Shinny Kitten redeemed. Help the forest village. There are now.
She's points on for.
She's
to say that. What
she's
are you thinking?
she's spending her points.
Girl.
Girl. Thought you were saving. She was. And now she's not. I think she was just so excited that she got to bring the cat down that she forgot that she was saving. You got auto-modded again? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I missed it. Hold on. Allow. She realized early that she has to live in the moment. It doesn't even like it when you split, like when you put spaces in there. I want Dad to lower it. I'm seeing it written in English letters so it can help you, but you could definitely not pronounce some of our letters. I'm trying to find a good one. Yeah, wait, she's not down here, is she? Okay. Which one am I lowering to 500? To have you bring a plushie down? Is that what you're asking? I mean, I can't lower it in the middle of the stream. I have to like be logged out in StreamerBot and stuff. I mean, I know you can change stuff, but I'm also not very good at changing things in there. I can lower it later, but if I lower it, I'm also going to change it so that there's a longer cooldown between the redeems. The cat is spending points. Alright, we added his little butt cape. See, he's got a butt cape. Butt cape. Let's see here. Oh yeah, okay, I remember this one. I built one of these the other day, and the way the cape goes on, like it looks like the arm should be able to just clip in under there, but it's not super smooth. Oh, hold on. So the other arm, yeah, I don't know how well. Let me see if I can zoom in here. So this arm right here, this G15, the shoulder is like cut kind of across right there. And the other shoulder isn't. It's nice and smooth and a full shoulder. So if I put, because these are alternate options, so if I put this arm on here like this, like it's supposed to, then try to put this guy on top, it doesn't fit under there because the other one has cut off part of that shoulder. So I might have to use the other arm and the other gun to make this work. I thought I was going to be able to use that arm, but I don't think I can. Not with the cape, too. Smart cat. No, she's not. I go in the website for the tongue twisters, and some of them are just words. Isn't everything just words? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck, he would, as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. I feel like I did that pretty good.
You can talk. It's a miracle.
Yeah, I only knew the first part of that too. Like the very first question is pretty much all I've ever heard. I've not heard the second sentence. Manisha's like, she is smart. I've seen that cat do some really unsmart things before. Congrats on doing something I'll never do. I'm sorry, Bruce. The realest tongue twister is just saying toy boat 5 times in a row.
Oh, there's ads.
Okay, I'll wait for the ads. Everyone's trying to get me to say tongue twisters.
Why do you get to stay down here, but I don't?
Do advise though, don't attempt woodchuck after many drinks. I could see that being difficult. I just got the message saying the ad break was starting, but I swear I already saw a message saying that. Did it just play like several ads in a row?
Hide your face.
Are you trying to jump scare her?
Yeah.
Did it work?
I don't know. Did it work? She knows me too well. Alright, calm your giggles.
It said 1 minute and then 30 seconds. Oh. I was only halfway paying attention. Coincidence that I'm getting backache ads?
Yeah, I have been doing it.
Toy boat? I'm gonna wait till after the ads. Like, I'm sure there's a reason he's suggested this one as being one of the hardest. No. Is it hard?
Yes.
Like, it doesn't, like,
You end up saying toe boit.
on paper, it doesn't look hard.
It's not on paper.
On screen, it doesn't look hard. You gremlin.
Careful. Ma'am.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's got like a trick to it or something, because it doesn't look like it should be difficult, but I believe that it is. Like, I'm not saying that it isn't difficult. I'm just saying that, like, reading it, I'm like, would that be hard to say? But I didn't want to do all the tongue twisters while everyone was on ads. I mean, obviously all the cool people are subscribed and don't have ads.
What?
Try this. Try even. I realized you meant try with the first time you said it. I will try it in a second. Hold on. I already had my glue ready. Or my plastic cement even.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Send it, Nitos.
The Rosetta Stone.
Send the Rosetta Stone. Alright, a tutor who tooted the flute tried to teach two young tutors to toot. Said the tutor the tutor, is it harder to toot or to tutor two tutors to toot?
He can speak. Toy boat. I can't even say it once.
She just looks at me. He can speak. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Was that 5 times?
It's 4.
Was it 4? Okay. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. She's shaking her head at me.
Faster.
I think she's mad.
Toy boy.
I heard a toy boy back there.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boy.
Even Tiny Tater's like, wow, that was actually good. Fast.
Toy boat, toy boy.
Most people say toe boy. I heard they're trying to say it behind me, and I heard her say toy boit. I got the power because Shinny Wifey's there. That's probably what it is.
Toy boat, toy boots.
They can hear her too. Yo was like, Mini Shinny Kitten doing great. Toy boot. Yeah, they're like 5 feet behind me, sitting in Mini Shinny in her computer chair, where she plays Minecraft and World of Warcraft with us.
And Sea of Thieves.
And Sea of Thieves.
And I play Little K Big City and Spirit of the North.
Red leather, yellow leather, blue bugs, black blood. I think it helps that I'm... Those are supposed to be 2 separate. Red leather, yellow leather. Oh, like repeat it? Like red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. I don't know how many times I said it.
Oof.
Oh, he says, oh, yeah. And then blue bugs, black blood. I think that one would be harder for me. Blue bugs, black blood, blue bugs, black blood, blue bugs, black blood, blue bugs, black blood. That one's really hard to say fast.
Blue bugs, black blood, blue bugs, black. I said bugs.
Yeah, tiny taters. That's what I was thinking too. Was that it's because I'm looking at the words, like because I'm reading it, and I read fast, so I don't know if that's helping me or not. But yeah, the blue bugs, black blood that one is definitely difficult. Blue bugs, black blood, blue bugs, black blood. Oh yeah, that one will mess me up for sure. Blue bugs, black blood, blue bugs. Yeah, see, that one's hard. Tiny Taters found one for me. Blue bugs, black blood. I think it's because that's the only one that doesn't have an L. Okay, let's see here. Does that match up? Ah, I popped off his butt cape.
That's my spot in the stream.
Unique New York?
Nope.
Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, yeah. I am reading it, yes, but I still messed it up at the end. I said unique at the end.
Unique New York, unique New York.
Why is this arm not... This is like not meeting up at all.
New York. Unique York.
Oh, I know why. It's because I clipped off that arm to go with the other arm. So I need this one. I need this arm. I was like, why is this not... Like, it's like a whole 1/8 of an inch off. Unique, you dork. That's what I heard Mini Shinny say.
I didn't say that. Using my very excited voice.
We'll be lurking. Kale, use the lurk command. It's my favorite command that I've set up. You must use it. ! Lurk. It makes me so happy. Set it up to use a bunch of random Kale's watching from right outside the window. I set up like, there's like 15 random ones that can happen. And I'm always, doesn't say what window. Could be yours, Nito. It's true. Bruce just made this so much worse. Wow, new hobby for Nitos. Oh, that's rough that it chose the same one twice in a row. Purple Mando, welcome. How's it going, buddy? Man, it really likes that right outside the window one. Banish themselves to the lurk dimension. Mostly here, but can't chat right now. Just standing there, menacingly. Yeah, I put a bunch of different ones, so I'm glad it actually works. I'm open to further suggestions as well. It's just a text file that StreamerBot looks at. It was I found a YouTube video to set it up. It was pretty easy. Doing the creep.
Oh man, Minnie shitty kitten says horrible.
What? She banished herself to the lurk dimension. Where should I send the Georgian tongue? Oh. You can either message me or you can even put it in like the clips channel on my Discord. That would probably work too. Either way.
Messaged it earlier.
Oh, they messaged it earlier?
Yeah.
Oh. I can show you how I did it, Mando. Oh my gosh, this arm actually fits. Perfect. The other one was like not even right because I had chosen the wrong one. Because I forgot that I had to switch his gun arm. Whoop, I dropped it. Creepy Windows stalker. But yeah, this one, it's like the hand doesn't meet up with the wrist at all.
Me too.
I think Nitos actually had suggested that one. Yes, it is a text file that reads a random line of text. That's all it is when they do the lurk command. I remember it being pretty easy. Like you have the trigger be them sending that in the chat, and then you just have it chatting using the random line of text. Like it's their username plus the random line of text. Fix his butt cape. No, after Garrick made the transition from YouTube to Twitch, the YouTube chat has been fairly quiet. Tony might still be over there, maybe. I don't know. Nobody cares about him, though.
Not searching. No searching.
Looking.
No looking. Close your eyes. What?
YouTube chat has a solid 1 minute delay. Does it really? So I have it on like, there's like 3 different delay settings. There's ultra low latency, but you can only do that if you're not streaming at like a super high quality. which I don't think I'm quite to that quality level. So I think I could use that one. And then there's low latency, and then there's normal latency. And I'm using the low setting. So I'm like in the middle because I thought that would be a happy middle ground. But yeah, if it's that much of a delay, that's rough. Man, yeah, I did not know it was that much of a delay. That is rough. Okay. The arm feels pretty well attached this time. I really like these poses. I'm happy with them. Let's see. I need his jetpack and his helmet. If only Google had the funds to improve their platform. So I'm 100% with you on that. There are a few things that YouTube I think does better than Twitch. YouTube allows you to stream at much higher bit rates and gives transcoding to everybody. And unless they changed it semi-recently, Twitch gave transcoding to partners, but not necessarily to every affiliate. If they had the server bandwidth, you could have it, but it wasn't like always available. That may have changed more recently, but I don't know. They just don't see the point in upgrading anything. That's true. Heck yeah, ice cream fight. I'm just slurking it. Yeah, I think I have a suggestions or ideas and suggestions tab in my, or channel in my Discord, where I had actually talked about this lurk command. So if anyone has any other options or suggestions that they want to put in there, that's where I would suggest putting it. Let's get the jetpack attached. Oh yeah, Google could afford a lot. There's so much that they could fix or make better or just, I don't know, slowly improve over time. But no. They keep bugs in the system to make people talk about it. You know, I work in IT as my day job, and we were always joking that Microsoft keeps us employed because they keep messing stuff up. They keep making mistakes. They keep causing their own problems. So we have so much to do because Microsoft keeps breaking it. Went into the EV evolution dimension. That could work. Let's see. Nitos liked vanilla. Kale likes cookies and cream. Mine, if it's just straight up ice cream, like not like a bunch of toppings or stuff added to it, I think mine is chocolate chip cookie dough. But I also like going to Cold Stone, and they have like they have a couple of different Reese's ones that have like a bunch of toppings and Reese's stuff on them. I love those. So delicious. Cookies and cream or mint chocolate. Purple Mando is not an ice cream fan, honestly. All right, get out. Timing him out. Kicking him out of the stream. Cold Stone, home of the $35 ice cream outing. That is, actually, no. It's been a good run, y'all. It's definitely not a cheap thing to do, so we don't do it very often. It was definitely so much cheaper to go to Brahms and get a couple of like single scoop ice creams. Yeah, if you don't like ice cream, what is your dessert of choice? It's a good follow-up question, Shenny Wifey. I like that. Frozen custard's pretty good. Like at I guess we have like Freddy's and Andy's here. I don't know how widespread those are, but there's probably plenty of other frozen custard places too. Because I think Freddy's is at least semi-local. I don't know about Andy's. Mini Shinny loves those lurk commands. They've all slipped into the shadows. You and your mom make custard layered fruit. I don't know what to call them or there's any name for them. Not your first choice. Pie is always good. Okay, okay. Just layer custard and cut up fruit in a cup or bowl, put it in a fridge to cool. Duplicate lurking abilities. I think whenever I add more, because again, there's like maybe 15 in there. I have not put that many. So if there were more, I think there would be a lot less duplicates, especially like 2 in a row. Yeah, Freddy's, but Culver's is fantastic. I just wish they'd come down south a bit more. I forgot we have Culver's, but we've only been there once, and I forgot that they were a like a custard place. I think they've gone. I think Shinny Wifey has been more times than me. I think I've only been there once, maybe twice. I think just once though. Technical difficulties, that's pretty good, Mini Shinny. I like that. I don't know if I'll get this other guy built in time, but I'm trying to get one more Mando assembled. Oh, and Purple Mando, you arrived a little bit late, but I was finishing off some bases for some of them earlier. So let me grab those guys and kind of show them off a little bit real quick. Binks has the zoomies. So I had already built a couple of these. This was one that I had already built and done the basing on a few days back. And I've never really worked with the cork. I'm using cork board. It's just like a sheet. It's like a sheet of cork that you would like stick on a wall and put pins in or whatever. And yeah, I'm just ripping it up. It's pretty thin, and it's just, you tear off the pieces, like it bends and rips pretty easy. So yeah, this is the leader of the squad. They're pointing, so they're definitely in command. But there's several other cool poses, like this one with the jetpack blasting off. They got the smoke plumes coming out. These new sculpts are so good too. Like they're so detailed. There's so many cool things on them. I'm really excited to paint these. This one's kind of running. They've got the capes. They've got the jetpacks. They got the cool guns. And then this one, I was pretty happy with this one. He's like kneeling. And I used 2 different chunks of cork to kind of elevate him up a little bit. And I carefully kind of spaced him out so that he could be on the different pieces. Yeah, I've never really used cork before, but I was really happy with this. Bonsai rocks work well, the small ones. I'll have to look into that too. I want to like maybe glue some sand on especially on this one where it's mostly empty, or some smaller bits, maybe some small chunks of cork. But this one I actually I drilled into his foot and put a piece of, I clipped off, where did I put the paper clip? I had a paper clip. I lost the rest of the paper clip. Oh, I found it. Found the paper clip. So yeah, I clipped off a piece of the paper clip and basically drilled a hole in his foot, stuck a little bit in his foot, glued it, and then I glued and stuck the rest of it into the cork to help give him a little bit more strength, because he's only got this little tiny bit of his foot that's a contact point. Rip Microsoft Word Clippy. Gosh dang it, Bruce, that's so good. But yeah, his foot didn't have very much contact point on the cork, and so by adding the pin, it helps give that connection a lot more strength. But yeah, so that's the whole squad. And then I got a couple of heavy weapons, like this sniper guy who's also on a nice big flat platform. Dry natural ingredients on baking paper on oven tray for about 40 minutes at 120 degrees. It helps kill bacteria and sand. Or don't cook if you're shooting for Nurgle bases. That is correct. And this guy's another heavy weapon. He has the, this is like a heavy machine gun for the Mandos that they can take in their squads. So he's pretty cool. So yeah, apparently Binks had zoomies up there. But yeah, I've never used the cork before. It's been working out really, really nice. And depending on, so like the box came with 3 sets of the Mandalorian Warriors box, and you can build a whole squad of the initiates, and then the extended squad for them, plus a heavy, which is 10 miniatures from one set of Mandalorians. Or if you don't want to build the initiates, you can build a warrior squad, which is the 5 I just showed plus the 2 heavies. Well, you can only take 1 heavy with the squad. But then you can also build the Mandalorian Warriors support squad, which is 4 minis plus a heavy weapon that you have to take. So you have a heavy option, and you have the dedicated heavy for the support squad. Oh, hey, we got a raid. A Create is raiding with a party of 9. Welcome, everybody. How you guys doing tonight? We are working on some Mandalorians. Icy polar pop sticks work great to make some wooden plank bases. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, you called him over? Well, welcome, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. He has to run to an appointment. No, it's all right. I appreciate you rating, even if you have to go. You are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we're just working on some Mandalorians. Oh yeah, that's a good call, Kale. I also hope all is well. I hope it is a more of a routine doctor's appointment. Yeah, thank you. Even if it's a hit and run, we appreciate it. Have a good night or day, whichever. He's in Aussie. It's the morning. Nice. Yeah, Kale, I'm still like new at doing like nice bases. I have so many, especially with Legion, I have so many where I just like painted the base a color and added like a grass tuft to it or something, which is fine, but it's really plain. For a little while I was using, I don't have one within reach, but for a little while I was using Geek Gaming Scenics has some easy basing material that was really cool, and you could just take some glue, put it on the base, and then you dunk your base in the basing material, and it basically puts like an assortment of rocks and grass and stuff on it. Uh-oh. A really weird one that works for 4 scenes. Beard clippings resemble pine needles. Wow, I would have never thought of that, but that makes sense. And Bruce was waiting a long time. Drum roll, please. He redeemed. Many shouldn't show off a plushie. She's on the way. I can hear the footsteps. This will probably be the last one of these for the night. Hold on. We'll switch over to this scene. All right, here we go. It is a Dragonite. He is very overexposed. He looks like it's so bright. But it is a Dragonite plushie. He's a pretty good plushie. Pretty good rendition of Dragonite.
Dad, can we also, like, for one of those Lord commands, can we do, like, person got lost in the plushies?
That's a good
Like
one.
they got covered in plushies.
That's a good one. We'll have to remember that one so we can add it. Mini Shani feeds him too many berries. They're saying he's a little chunky. He's eating them rare candies. It's true. It's an awesome tutorial on YouTube for making candles, wires, plants, and more from the plastic fruit. Bottles too. Oh, I actually think I watched maybe maybe from the same creator. What about user fell in the ball pit? Ooh, I like that, Nidos. That's good. You guys are gonna have to put these in the Discord so I can actually remember them after the stream. Same. Tiny taters. Just noticing my shirt. Locktar Ogar. Yeah, we recently, I've had this shirt for a long time, actually. I believe I got it for Christmas a little over a decade ago. Shitty Wifey got it for me. Really good choice of shirt. It's a very comfortable shirt, too. It has shrunk just ever so slightly. I wish that it was a little longer. The fit on it is pretty good. Like it's not super tight or anything. Like it's a good fit. But it's just, if it was an inch or two longer, I think I'd be happy. And Bruce, have a good night. Yeah, we will talk soon. We got to schedule another co-stream. We had briefly discussed doing one tonight. It almost happened. But unfortunately, Nurgle got to Bruce's family, and they fell ill. Tiny taters, I don't know what that means. You gave me enough tongue twisters. I'm done. Forest idea, dry soup mix. Split peas make great mushrooms and create a fungi bits. Ooh. I like that. And I've seen people use like coffee grounds. Oh, yeah. Okay, bring that over here. Shinny Wifey just brought down another one of her terrarium things. Oh my gosh, I forgot to switch my scene. I've been on the wrong version. It was fine. It was still working. But she brought down this one. And of course, as I turn it, his head gets like giant, which is kind of fitting for the forest spirits. But she made this guy, and there's actually a light in here too. Ooh, actually, can you flip that off? Can you reach that? I think this one, yeah. That looks really cool. Get him a little bit closer. Like this is a really good terrarium thing that she made. I like this one a lot. I think I like this one better than the Eevee one.
That's fair.
Like they're both really cool, but I think this one is just like that extra level for me. I like it.
Back on.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Oh, I just saw Tiny Tater's message. Red Rising. He has no idea what my shirt means. He was grasping at straws with a Red Rising reference. My shirt is the Horde from World of Warcraft. Your mother used to have a terrarium of dried up bugs she caught. She had 4 beetles and I think a big wasp. Oh, interesting. Grandfather Nurgle levels of sick. Yeah, no, she's been making these terrarium things. She's got a handful of ones that she's made, and they are neato. We picked up some of the jars at like Hobby Lobby when they were on sale. And they had like a variety of different, like they had some square ones and round ones, and one of them, like the lid, it's a circle lid, but then it has like a glass like window so you can see down into it from the top too. It's pretty nifty. Oh, the alert command works on YouTube as well? I actually didn't know that. That's an accident, and that is awesome that it works that way. Don't have it anymore. I think they got lost when we moved to a new house or broke, got destroyed. Aw, man. That sucks, but at least you have the memory of it. You're loving that alert command, huh? Are you doing it? Are you not doing it?
No?
Oh, then Mini Shinny's up there typing lurk for you on YouTube.
Get off my computer. Gremlin.
Yep, the gremlin's on your computer. I think my favorite part of this, no one's actually here to watch me do stuff. They're all here to watch Mini Shinny bring her toys and Shinny Wifey to bring the cool stuff like the terrariums. I'm just here. I just exist. We're here for the people. I'm the vessel for the entertainment. Oh, and Tiny Taters, I have a story to tell you later. I don't really want to say it in public yet. I might feel more... It happened today, so I might feel more comfortable talking in public, like, next week. Sounds juicy. It's a little bit. Purple Mando, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciated. Have a good night, man. My goodness. Mini Shinny, stop spamming it. That's too much. It's filling up the chat. It's okay for a little bit, but that was too much. Down, girl. She gets excited. And it's past her bedtime. It's almost midnight here. But it's summertime. It's okay for her to stay up late sometimes. I got a couple more pieces to kind of sand down. I don't know if I'm going to get this guy assembled tonight because it takes a bit to get them put together. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to, but it's also almost midnight. So I think, midnight, why are you not asleep? It's summer break here. And I myself am pretty regularly up until midnight-ish. I am a bit of a night owl, though. It is very common for me to be up late. I am not a morning person. Everyone knows that you need the required 12-hour sleep and then also regular naps throughout the day. That's too much sleep. I don't like sleep that much. That's a joke, right? She's blaming it on Dragonite's fat fingers. I love it. I just saw that. Yeah, there will definitely be days where I sleep, you know, more than 8 hours. Especially like if I'm not feeling well. But in general, most of the time, I probably don't get 8 hours of sleep. I'm not... I don't really... Contrary to popular belief, I don't actually enjoy sleeping. I do not like to be unconscious. But a lot of people think that I like to sleep because I sleep in, especially on the weekends. But I'm also usually up late the night before. I'm not a huge fan either, but it happens a lot. My new medicine that I'm on has definitely made me way more tired. Currently on steroids, sleep is near impossible. I 100% understand that. So I have ulcerative colitis, and I have been on steroids many times over the years. I've regularly been on some high dosages of prednisone, especially. And yeah, when I'm on prednisone, I get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night. Like it's so hard to sleep. I'd basically do that for like 5 or 6 nights in a row, and then I would crash for a night and probably get like maybe 6 to 8 hours, and then I'd be right back to the 3 to 4 for a while. It was just impossible to sleep more than that. Ooh, for pneumonia. Oh, that's rough. I had pneumonia last year. I had double pneumonia last year. I do not recommend, so I definitely feel for you. I'm sorry. I hope you get better soon. You were just on the 50 and you dropped down to 25. Dang, so they usually do mines in like 10s. How can I get this no sleep? Drugs. And not the fun one. So the other thing with prednisone, especially for me anyways, it makes the reaction I've had to it and the way I explained it to my doctor, you think like you feel good, but you don't actually feel good. And it's hard to explain. Like, your body thinks that it's okay, but you are not okay. But you know. Gonna load of Shinny, the one upper here. Pneumonia? I had double pneumonia. I did have double pneumonia. And I don't recommend it. I probably also had such a rough case of pneumonia because of my previous lung issues. Horrible BOGO deal. It's the worst. I got the pneumonia from Dollar General, and they were like, "Here's your 2-for-1 special, sir." And they gave me double pneumonia. No, it really did suck though. I don't like that. What even is pneumonia? So it's like a bunch of fluid gets stuck in your lungs. And basically like it's like when you take deep breaths, your lungs expand all the way and your diaphragm goes down all the way. And when you get pneumonia, it makes it so that you can't expand your lungs all the way. And so you're not taking as deep breaths. You can't take as deep breaths because you have fluid in there. And it causes all sorts of breathing and airway problems, and you cough a lot. And the coughing also hurts a lot because of the fluid in your lungs. It causes extra pressure in places there's normally not that kind of pressure, and your body's just not used to that. And it can be life-threatening for some people, especially people who are, if their immune system is compromised, or if they have other breathing complications. It can be really dangerous. You remembered when you accidentally swallowed coffee in a different pipe hole. That's, you know what? It's close enough, but it's like, it's constantly like that, usually for weeks. Or if it doesn't get better, even longer. Like, I think it can last months if it's not treated quickly and properly. And it can be like really, really serious. But when I was younger, I had a fluke incident of blood clots in my lungs. I had thousands upon thousands of blood clots that just kind of showed up seemingly overnight. We had no idea what happened. We still, like, they never figured it out. And I possibly had some lung damage from that. And that was a long recovery process. That was like 6 months of long, heavy, like labored breathing, like really difficult to handle. Like I really struggled. Like that was one of the worst things I've ever experienced and went through. Yeah, I do not recommend pneumonia. I never had pneumonia before the blood clots. But after the blood clots, on 2 separate occasions, I have partially collapsed my lung as well. Which I also really don't recommend doing. It's quite painful. Don't do that. How many stars would I rate pneumonia? Compared to some, like, blood clots in the lungs is definitely a 0. If you're comparing it to other stuff, I would give pneumonia like a 0.5 stars because it's not as bad as the blood clots. I need to go blast the Republic to pieces. Have a good rest of your stream. You gonna go play? Oh yeah, that's right. You were asking about Grievous on wheel bike. Heck yeah. Go blast those Republic. Get rid of those clones. But yes, Tiny Taters. I have, after the blood clots, partially collapsed a lung on 2 separate occasions. And then about a year or a couple of years after that, I believe, is when whenever I had the double pneumonia. And that's why I believe that I have some potential long-term lung damage from the blood clots, because I've had recurring other problems and issues. Oh, and yes, you did do the happy affiliate message. I don't know how you did it, but my stream day is your game day, so Minnie gets the honor of deciding your list. I love it. I love it. I think she likes it too. I don't know if she understands the significance of it sometimes, but she still enjoys picking your minis. I'll have to show her some pictures of some of the ones that she's picking for you at some point, because I think she would like that. Have you posted your Grievous on wheel bike in the Discord yet? Because I want to see it if you have, or even if you haven't, I still want to see it. Do I need to be sharing the list and pics of the models? At the very least, pics of the models, because I think she would love to see them. She likes looking at a lot of mine, and I think she would like yours too. Kind of just kept building on this guy and made some pretty decent progress, but this part gets kind of tricky. So he gets this, he has this cape part that like goes on top here and kind of sticks out, but then there's like another cape piece that like goes underneath and like glues on here, and is also got part of his shoulder in there. And yeah, it's, and then the arm has to go and attach here like that. Like there's so many different pieces that like all connect together. So I don't think I'm going to do that at the moment, because I'm getting tired. I think I need to start looking for someone to raid before it gets too late. Oh yeah, post pictures. I'll show her tomorrow. Don't want pneumonia whilst recovering from super flu 2 years ago and RSV last year that had me in hospital, and then this. Yeah, that sounds bad, Kale. I don't like that either. And I'm pretty sure that even when I did have the double pneumonia, I'm pretty sure that the only reason I got like the second round or whatever was because I didn't go in soon enough to get treated. We thought it was just me coughing like I normally do. Because, you know, I'm always coughing anyways. And Shani Wifey kept telling me to go to the doctor, and I just didn't. Last year, they found heart and lung issues as a result from super flu and RSV. Ugh, I don't like that. I'm sorry to hear that. Health issues suck. And when you get sick, you get super sick. And when I get sick, as an example. Like, if you've tuned into any of my streams recently, you know I've been coughing like constantly all the time. I'm chewing gum tonight to try to not cough as much, but I've been coughing for over a month straight because I had a head cold a month ago. It lasted like 2 days, maybe. It was just a real light head cold, and I cannot stop coughing because of it. So not really super sick, not like what you've got. Just this stupid, it drives me crazy because I shouldn't be coughing. I'm not sick. But all right, let's look for somebody to raid. Is there anybody online that we know? Does anybody have any suggestions? Let me get over here. Following list here. Oh, It's Castic is up. Teal Sakire's up. I don't know, Just Dave is up. Oh, he's co-streaming with Teal Sakire. Okay. Looks like we rated Midnight Quest game, I think, last week. They're painting right now. I think they had a significantly higher number of followers than I was expecting after we rated them. Oh no, they didn't. That was the other person I'm thinking of. Midnight Quest game is not the one I was thinking. Who did we raid last week? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We may raid somebody new. So I'm looking through the raid options at who else might be on. And I want to try to pick someone smaller. Let's see, vibing with some Warhammer. Who's this person? If anyone has any suggestions, feel free to let us know. You know what? This guy, I just found someone. He's got 6 followers. Let's go raid this guy. He is building some 40k stuff. So I'm going to get this raid started. I'm also going to post it for anyone in YouTube. Yeah, I'm finishing up Nidos. It is past midnight here. I need to get finished up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the raid. We're gonna raid Log Slayer TM, who has a small following. I've never seen this guy before, but I wanna pass forward some raidness. So yeah, let's head over there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. I guess I could switch to the webcam view so you can actually see me bigger. But yeah, let's go raid.